If the obedience ever gets power, many Nigerians will run into exile or go into hiding. FFK, welcome to the news, and thank you for tuning in to listen. The Chief Tenor of the All Progressive Congress and former Minister of Aviation, Femi Fani-Kayode, has revealed what might happen if the presidential candidate of the Labour Party, Peter Obi, emerges the winner of next year's presidential election. Peter Obi, a former governor of Anambra State, is one of the leading presidential candidates. He has been enjoying massive support from many Nigerians on social media platforms. His followers and supporters are known as Obedients. Reacting to the recent developments in the policies of the country, Femi Fani-Kayode, FFK, stated that if the Obedients ever got power in 2023, many heads will roll, and many of today's and yesterday's leaders will run into exile or go into hiding. He added that it begs to differ that the Obedients are inconsequential and are only active on social media platforms. Femi Fani-Kayode posted with us: if they ever get power, many heads will roll, and many of today's and yesterday's leaders will run into exile or go into hiding. This is especially so of those who have something to hide or who have skeletons in their cupboard. That is what makes them so threatening, and I repeat, those of us that are in the larger political parties or that are members of the existing and nation's ruling class underestimate them, ignore them, and display disdain for their firm resolve and rising anger at our own peril. The recent post by the former Minister of Aviation has generated a lot of reactions from his fans and numerous followers on the social media platform. FFK talks say if the presidential candidate of the Labour Party, if the guy win election, if the man win election, say some people, some politicians go into exile or go into hiding. And by what he said, he didn't even quote him well. In what he said in his own post, he said especially some of those who have something to hide or skeletons in the cupboard. Sincerely, I don't even know what Femi Fani-Kayode is doing with this write-up. I don't know if he's trying to come out to say that. I don't know where he's going at. It's not clear. This particular message now, to me, they clear. This is what makes them so threatening, and I repeat, those of us that are in the larger political parties or that are members of the existing and nation ruling class underestimate them, ignore them, and display disdain for their unfirm resolve and rising anger at our own peril. I don't even know what they try to talk here, but maybe later it will clear. Alright, dear brother Femi, you know all this and you are still campaigning for the wrong person. Do you really want to better Nigeria? I beg, brother Femi, please, Edawa alone. They said, why? Why do you know this and you are still campaigning for the wrong person? Sincerely, let me tell you people the truth, and I want to believe you know this truth. No matter how bad the situation is, there is somebody who is benefiting from it. What did I say? In war. You see this Russia-Ukraine war? Why some nations are counting their losses? Some nations are somewhere. Then they cash out. This is what I'm telling you. So then they cash out on a daily. In fact, and they pray to make their war no end. That is it. Those that supply arms, those that supply ammunitions, those that supply, those things they used to destroy the environment and destroy people that you need to buy. Then go they say, nah. Yes, then go cash out. Enough. Just like the situation of this country. As you are bringing in things, there are people who benefit so much from bringing in things, from importing. As we are consumption economy, there are people who are enjoying it. They don't even want Nigeria to be a production economy because they know say go close all the holes. Maybe say that they get their 2 cents from. Alright, this guy is indirectly campaigning for obedience and is indirectly wanting to be obedient. Femi need food. Obi no they give shishu, so Femi goes to the bullion van candidate. However, we know he's obedient and will cast his votes obediently. Making a new Femi alone, sha. Don't mind him. He's nothing but a fair weather man, looking for where his stomach can be structured. Okay. If obedient family introduce free dinner and lunch, FFK will become obedient immediately. Can you imagine? Well, like I said before, Brother Femi, this is a write-up, declare. There is no cause for concern. All we need is a better Nigeria. Your language already showed that Obi is leading. Let me tell you, the people you hear or see on social media all have their PVC and will vote massively for Obi. Only tell your APC not to ever attempt to rig the election. That is what will make you all run out of Nigeria. Oshe, people don't wake up. I love this kind of energy that I'm seeing from this year's election. Sincerely, I have not seen anything like it before. I have not seen during election people come out to get their PVC. People leave like there's a popular market that, like we heard in the news, there's a popular market in Lagos State that I heard was shut down. Like I was like, hello, it's shut down. You know how? And the people in that particular business area were the Igbos. These people, we all know their love for leaving their businesses to come out to say they want to do their PVC. Something I don't think I've ever heard in the history of Nigeria. So I love all our inclusiveness. I love the way everybody is now awakened politically. In fact, the way we are all keen into discussions. I just wish and hope this is going to continue. This is not going to be short term. This is not going to just be another flare. And at the end of the day, it grows dim. I just hope we keep up the flame like this. We should remain politically awake, remain politically involved in our country. Because it is unless we are involved that we are going to be able to make the change that we seek. Okay, including you, though you can easily decamp for the sake of your stomach, but P2B, no, they give shishi. Nigerian youth to show the world the stuff you're made of. Like other countries, this is the time. We are all speaking in one voice. They will respect us this time around before we are taken for granted. P2B and Dati Ahmed all the way. Okay, but why every politician are throwing stone on one man, P2B? We need to vote wisely because God is among them that is fighting for P2B. I have changed my mind from Atiku. P2B will have my vote. The thing is, whoever you're supporting at this point in time, I've said it before, this is not the time for coming out to say, now this person you go vote for. No, that time don't pass. You do the research yourself. Use your tongue, count your teeth. Ask yourself a lot of questions and answer. And then you come out, when you have done your research and you've questioned yourself, then you come out and tell and answer, who you're going to be better with. Which of the candidate is going to make Nigeria better for all of us. And then you come out and vote that particular candidate on election day.